Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Let us see here. Oh, no, that didn't work either. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? Game capture. Let's try this again, maybe. One second here. Oh, there we go. Finally. All right. That works. Cool. How's the audio? Ooh, my computer's revving. All right. So this is just a computer test stream because my computer had been recently had been blue screening quite a lot, and it's been a bit of an issue. So I'm kind of wondering if it will actually it stopped the blue screening here a little bit. So um, it was saying what was it saying? Oh, boot failure on device, which sounds a lot like a hard drive issue, and I'm essentially just testing to see if it's everything will be okay. So I'm honestly just waiting to see if my computer can actually survive streaming this game or if it's gonna blue screen. Repair. You need to be repaired too. There we go. All right. Water, food, power, defenses, all green. I mean, all green? All white? All green? Whatever that means. All right. Ooh. Probably can't hear it, but my computer definitely sounds like it's trying. Definitely sounds like it's really trying right now. Yeah, it was kind of weird because what was it, last Saturday? I mean, last Friday? Last Friday, I think it was. Yeah, last Friday, I turned my computer on, everything's going fine, and then it freezes. And the only thing I can move around is my mouse. I mean, even when I press right click on my mouse, the little menu doesn't even pop up. So there's no, like, I cannot literally, ooh, what was that? I can literally cannot interact with the screen. And I'm like, what is this about? And it just stays like that for a couple minutes. And then it crashes. And then it blue screens. It goes to blue screen. And I'm like, Defook? And then I go, oh, okay. So it does its thing whenever Windows blue screens. It does its thing where it supposedly sends data to Microsoft. For all I know, it just keeps tallies of how many times their stuff blue screens, and then they just have a good laugh and the lulls, losers, or something like that. That's probably just me being paranoid. But anyway, and then it goes to restart, reboot up and everything like that. And it gets to a little screen and it says boot failure on device. Hello? Oh, are you guys okay, you're Minutemen. Okay, that makes sense. Y'all run around pretty quick. I was wondering if something wild is happening. So yeah, it said it would happen on the screen there. It'd say boot failure on device, and I would click continue because that's the only option available. And then it would just repeat that message over and over and over again, and it just would not stop. And I would push the power button on my computer and it completely shuts it down. I turned it back on. I restarted it. I turn it back on. It boots up. Everything's fine. I log in like I normally do. I wait a couple seconds, and then I just literally just restart. I restart the computer, thinking maybe if I did that, there would be some sort of correction. Computer restarts like normal. I log in like normal. Everything looks quote unquote normal. And then about 20 minutes in again, the entire computer freezes. Everything freezes. And then it blue screens. And then it reboots. It goes through the same message over and over again of that the boot failure on device. And it did that like 4 times. Did like 3 or 4 times that entire sequence. And I'm like, I can't stream like this. I can't even keep the computer functional. What's going on? This is weird. This is wild. So I sent a post on the YouTubes. Put a YouTube post out there saying, hey, stuff is happening. Basically, my computer is messed up and I can't stream. And I probably won't be able to stream until I get it figured out. And then I just leave the computer shut off. I just shut the computer off for... I don't even turn the computer on for like the entire weekend. And then when did I turn the computer last on? I can't remember when the first time I turned the computer on. Was it... Yeah, I didn't... Oh, yeah, it was last weekend. Yeah, that's right. It was last weekend. So the weekend before is when things went south. And then last weekend, on a Saturday, I turned the computer on just to see what will happen. And everything seems fine. I had it on the entire day. I played a game called Anno 2070. From, I want to say like 9 a.m. all the way until about 10 o'clock. And the computer didn't blue screen once. And there was no weird messages. There were a couple of the screen, like the icons on the desktop, did flash a few times when I first turned it on. But I think it flashed maybe like 3 or 4 times, and that was it. So I don't know what's going on with this computer, but it seems to be okay now. And so I decided today, just as a test, I'm going to see what the... Oh, okay. Oh, you almost... Ooh. I almost put you down. Okay. Mechanized Minutemen. Now, this is interesting. I didn't realize the Minutemen... Okay, I guess the mod collection allows Minutemen to have power armor now. Nice. It's actually pretty cool. I like that. I wonder if it's going to be the same thing for the railroad, too. Just a thought. Anyway. So... Yeah, so right now I'm testing to see whether or not my computer can survive 1, running the mod collection, 2, streaming the mod collection. So more or less, it's been about 10 minutes since I've gone active, and the computer usually waited about 20 minutes before it would freeze and crash and whatnot. So I'm just going to try to see if that might be the case or not. Oh, okay. No, that's normal. That's just normal. That's just game being normal and everything like that. Okay. All right. So just 1 second here. We're about to head over to Grey Garden to get some food. So all good there. Okay. There it is. I'm doing a little bit of math in my head. Pardon, 1 second here. Well, I'm using my head. I'm using the calculator on my phone to do math. My brain is on my phone. Okay, let's see here. What if I went 28 instead? Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yep. Just do a little bit of math there. So, I heard a number. So I was watching a video here recently where another streamer who doing kind of similar things to me, they said that if you want to, you have to, oh, hello. Can you please pop up so I can get the food? This streamer essentially said when starting out as a streamer, you're going to want to stream around 60 hours a month. And I'm like, okay, well, what is that? What is that? That's like, that's quite literally, for me, that'd just be 2 hours a day. Not too sure I can do that. I can certainly try, but I'm not sure I can do that. Okay, so none of these have respawned yet. Okay, maybe it just hasn't had enough time gone by for that to happen yet. All right, let's see. What is a good place that's kind of taxing on the computer? Downtown Boston is a pretty taxing place. Let's head to downtown Boston. See what happens down there. Do a little bit of running, a little bit of jumping. You know, there's one thing I noticed here recently. I don't, and maybe there's a mod for this, but it doesn't appear like you can run. You can sprint in Skyrim. Like I can run and jump right now, and I can sprint and I can jump. But apparently it appears I cannot sprint and jump in Skyrim. All right, Mr. Tankbot, get a little bit closer so I can smack you around with my sword. There we go. There we go. Awesome. Ooh, what time of clock is it in game? That's a good question. I don't know this. Oh, okay. It's just after 8 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, so that's kind of the thing. What's going on here is just I'm trying to figure out why my computer just decided to go crazy, become possessed, and blue screen, you know, over and over and over again. Because right now it's running like normal. Like there's no, like there had never been any blue screen problems. There was an update. There was an update. I did update my, like, oh, was it Friday or Saturday? I think it was the Friday of the original first crashing, of the first blue screen and crashing. There was an update. So there was a driver update. So I did update the drivers, but even after I updated the drivers, it still crashed repeatedly. So maybe it had something to do with the driver update. Maybe it didn't. It just didn't seem to fix the issue right away. So I was just under the impression that it didn't do anything. Wasn't any help. What was that? I heard something. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm hearing things. Let's see. What else? What other silliness? Oh yeah. So for the first weekend, I just pretty much was just on my Steam Deck, and then I remembered I still have my Switch from years ago, and I was playing some Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch, running around collecting all the different, just catching all the Pokemon I can get, leveling my current existing Pokemon. I got Beetle. Wow. I got Weedle and Caterpie. I got both of them evolved into, you know, Kakuna, Metapod, and then of course Beedrill and Butterfree. So yay for me, I guess. Let's see. Oh, I was in the process of trying to get Squirtle, Charmander, and Bulbasaur, but well, life got in the way, and I just stopped doing that. I'll probably go back and do it anyway, just because whenever I played Pokemon Yellow in the past, when it came out for Game Boy, I would always go for the starters. I'll go for all 3 starters, including Pikachu. And you see, normally in, like, if I was playing like a red or blue, mostly red, then I would just since I couldn't get all the starters, I would just pick the starter I wanted, which most of the time was Bulbasaur, because Bulbasaur is great. A lot of people don't like Bulbasaur for some silly reason. I kind of think it's a meme that they don't like it. Kind of like how they don't like Birch in Minecraft. I'm sorry, yeah, in Minecraft, how people would be hating on Birch, and I'd be like, well, you know, it's for the meme, right? I'll take that. Oh, I hear a vertibird. There you are. But I like Birch in Minecraft, and I like Bulbasaur. So yeah. Oh, right into the teddy bears. Teddy bear. Oh, what was that? Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
Engaging hostile life form.
No, no, you're supposed to say tango. Tango. I just walked through the area and the institute spawns in, and now everybody dies. I'm causing chaos everywhere I go. So after the weekend, basically, I think it was Sunday. After trying to get it all figured out and everything like that, I figured, you know what? I'll just order a new computer. So I did. I ordered a new computer. Um, Upgraded a lot of things. Upgraded like everything. Like everything's upgraded. I mean, my computer is 4 years old. You know, it's a 40 up to an upgrade to a 4060. Upgrade the hard drive to more space, more storage, right? Um, Instead of 16 gigabytes of RAM, I'm going to go to 64 gigabytes of RAM, so that if I go back and play Oblivion Remaster, then I don't have to worry about like I'll have sufficient storage, I'll have sufficient RAM for the game, because when I was running it on my 16 gigs, it was quite the thing. The slopping sounds like there's somebody walking or running. Interesting. Oh, anyway, sorry. Oh yeah, so yeah, new computer is going to have more memory, more RAM. I'm sorry, yeah, more memory, um, better graphics card, upgraded graphics card. Unfortunately, they only provide Windows 11. I kind of prefer Windows 10, but I don't think I really have a choice anymore, do I? Let's think here. More RAM, better graphics card, more storage, more storage. So I'm gonna be going to a 4 terabyte instead of the 1 terabyte I got. I'm gonna go 64 megabyte, 50 megabytes. Wow, 64 gigabytes memory, and then of course the 4060. I'm not really too sure about the 5 series and their kind of AI nonsense. I'm not really sure about that. I don't think I really want to deal with that. I think that if there's games where the frame rate is kind of a big deal, that it would honestly mess up certain things. Like there are some games out there that are dependent on the frame rate, like the what do you call that? The game engine might be linked. How quickly the game engine works might be linked to certain things, certain upgraded things like frame rate or refresh rate, and would cause games to be wacky and go out of control, go haywire, go out of control, cause a lot of issues and whatnot. So that could limit the availability or limit playable games. Oh, okay, we got ourselves a freezing here. Is it going to crash or are we good here? Let's see. We're at 20 minutes. Okay, we're at 20 minutes. Everything still looks like it's fine. Is my computer about to blue screen? Let's find out. Have I put it through a stress test? Will it survive the test? I don't know. Let's see here. Oh, this one is freezing for such a long time. Okay, I think it might have about to crash here. Let me look at my model here. Things are looking funky. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. The frame rate just took a massive... Okay, we're looking... Okay, good. All right, we're back. Ooh, okay. I thought since we reached the 20-minute mark that we may have actually crashed the game. May have actually crashed things. Okay, no, looking good so far. All right. Okay, so that was a nice little survival one there. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, looking good. Looking good. What's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, it's just okay. Never mind. It's just a bridge. All right. South Boston military checkpoint. Boobity boop boop boobity boppity boo. Here's a fat man if you want a fat man. We're talking the gun. Talking about the weapon, not the person. Do 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 do. Looking good there. Okay. I'm tired from lack of sleep. Well, I better go find myself a nice place to sleep, huh? Well, I know there's a... Oh, uh-oh, we got ourselves... Looks like the super mutants are fighting... Yep, the super mutants are fighting the Brotherhood of Steel. The Brotherhood of Steel are good for two things. Crashing vertibirds and, I guess, providing me a vertibird to fly around the world in. Oh, Elder Maxon has a cool coat and a neat gun. That's pretty good there. That's pretty neat. That's good stuff there. Yep. Oh, excuse me. Today was kind of a bit of a wild day, to be honest. Get to work, everything's... Oh? A tuna? Yo, hold up. What? Look at that. Some funkiness is going on here. I mean, I would just say that's normal Bethesda funkiness, but let's see. Oh, okay, it appeared. Wait a second here. Okay, that's neat. Let's look over here like this. Let's turn it off. Turn it on. All right, let's look. Okay, for some reason, as long as I look to this side, above, no, how about below? With this, but down, over. Nope. Okay. All right, let's see it over here again. Oh well, it's kind of funny. All right, you know what? Let's look up at the map right quick here. See, I've cleared these well, I didn't clear out the hospital, but I did clear out West Roxbury. Yeah, I could have swore I cleared West Roxbury. Oh, I did not clear out Gunner's Plaza. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. I cleared that one. Quincy Police Station, Quincy Ruins, Poseidon Energy. These have all been cleared, right? Yep. Warwick Homestead's there. Point Lookout, Riverboat Landing, University Point. You know what? Let's go to Point Lookout. There's a thing I was going to try to do here a while back, but I didn't remember to do it. In Point Lookout, there's a guy who has like an arena. And in that arena is supposedly some ghouls. And what he wants is he's setting up little bets that you go into the arena and fight the ghouls. And if you survive, you'll get money. It's like a Thunderdome type situation. Like in the, up in the, what is it? In the pit, for example. Have a bit of a, turn the lights off so we can sleep better, I suppose. So yeah, in Fallout 3's DLC, there's the pit, called the pit. You actually go into, well, you go into like this arena and you fight for your freedom. You become a champion, and then you get to work for the boss man that's in charge. Now I've played Point Lookout quite a bit with Fallout 3 in the past, and I don't remember there being a ghoul arena that you could go into and fight. So that's new to me. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what's going on. So I'm gonna go in there and see what happened. Like, what will happen. Now the Ghoul Arena is near oh, what is it? It's near the church. So like the church is up on a cliff, right? And then you got the cliff that goes down to the ocean. And let's have a look here. Am I going the right spot? Mark this location, yes. Oops, wrong button. Stop that. So yeah, so this ghoul arena is, what the hell did block me? What the heck? Something invisible right here. What the heck? The terrain's being terrainy, being weird again. Okay. Yeah, so the ghoul arena is inside of a cliff. Is inside of an entryway on the cliff. So we're gonna head there and find out what's going on with that. All right, so since we're over here, I think we might get jumped by McNasties. There's usually McNasties over here. Now I've got a couple.
No green stuff here.
Tuna.
So boring.
Of course it is. I do like the lore implications of the super mutants spiking. Spiking. Oh, there we are. Let's see here. What are you? You are Chameleon. Of course you are. You're big too. Holy, you are very large. I didn't realize how big you were. I'm gonna start slowly crouching and creeping here. Okay, so he's gonna walk back. Yeah, he's level 81. Boom, there we go. Good. All right. Who are you? Are you friendly? Apparently you are. Oh, yep. Yeah, you would have not survived the encounter with this guy. He would have absolutely just destroyed you. Okay. So there's the riverboat that's going to take us to Point Lookout. Good stuff. Hey, girlfriend.
We having fun yet?
I have to go now.
Yeah, enough gabbing. Let's move.
What the heck? Anyway. Is it... Oh, no, it's not the engine room. It's a cabin. I gotta leave. I gotta leave this place. It's not the place I wanted to go. This is pieces of people's brains in here. Let's step on out before it gets too creepy. Okay, yeah, loading screens are pretty good, all right. All right, let's see here. Ouch. You know, the first time I tried to order my computer, there was an issue with it. There was an issue for some reason. I ordered it, everything's fine for like 4 days or something like that. And then I get an email saying that the order had been canceled. And I'm like, what? My order's been canceled. I've been fully refunded. And not only that, give me a coupon for like 3% or something like that. Like a 3% coupon or a 6% coupon or something like that. And I'm like, what happened? No email, nothing explaining what happened. Only that my order got canceled and that I was being refunded. Like, oh, okay. And the funny, because I mean, when I ordered my computer, it was gonna be about $1,900, almost $2,000, and they refunded the whole thing. Like, okay, that's wild. I don't know what's going on, but okay. So I went on. So I logged back into the website. I, went and selected the computer I wanted again. I selected all this stuff I wanted again. Hit okay, accepted it, and then I got a message saying, yeah, good job. And I'm like, okay, cool. But I was kind of curious as to why I didn't get it accepted the first time. Didn't really understand that. And here I'm actually here in a little bit. I'm gonna go check my email to see if if it's still good. Because that's kind of funky that I'm not getting any. Let's see here. Ooh, you're a tough one. Damn, you are tough. Hello, Pitster. Where'd you go? Where you at? Why you hide? Oh, there you is. Damn. These guys are always so difficult. You know, the funny thing is, when I played through Point Lookout on Fallout 3, oh my lord, the enemies were so incredibly difficult to take down. It was wild. Oh, there he is. Human flesh, not humans. Hey, Pitster, it's a silly scenario. Like 2 Fridays ago, my computer just blue screens, reboots, it fails to boot, rinse and repeat like 3 or 4 times. Turn the computer off, turn it back on, log in, restart the computer, log in again. Come on. Why are enemies here so tough? I know. And it did that like 4 times on Friday. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it did like 4 times. And I'm like, I can't stream like this. I don't know, it said boot failure in device. It was wild. It's kind of annoying, but wild. So I fiddled with it during the weekend. It continues to blue screen every 20 minutes. I don't know what to do about it. I update the drivers. That doesn't seem to fix it, at least not in the short term. And so I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna have to get myself a new computer now. I guess my hard drive did fail because that was one of the. I put the message into like onto Google and I searched it up, and it's like people were talking about driver failure. Not a driver failure, hard drive failures. I'm like, oh no. My mechanical hard drive has finally failed. That ain't cool. Now, was this isn't the place, I don't think. I missed this place initially to begin with. This is the one that has the pint-sized slasher in it. And so I order a new computer, but that computer gets Oh, hello. Hello. Who are you? Where are you? I wish to have hugs. I want a hug. I'll take your glowing fungus so I can make antibiotics later. Okay, we got... What is that? Is that a harmonica? Yeah, there's a harmonica. A fission batteries. No, we don't need that. Okay, I was half expecting an explosion, to be fair. In Fallout 3, whenever you hear a baby cry, it's because you've walked by a trapped baby carriage, and it will explode and do damage to you. Okay. Oh, I see. Right, there we go. Right there. Okay. They're just trying to scare me. I see how it is. Yoink. Any more glowing fungus in here? Let's... Oh, now I'm a snarling. Oh. Grenades. Grenades? Oh, no. Oh, no, those are grenades. Okay. Baseballs. Oh, okay. Okay, there was a couple of grenades. No, you don't. You don't hear anything now. What's going on over here? Ooh. Okay, so yeah, like turn my computer off for the entire weekend, except for the times I'm trying to fix it, right? And then I don't turn it on for like an entire week. And then I turn it on next Friday. The next Saturday I turn it on. and it works, and there isn't a problem. And Saturday, I run an entire Saturday. All Saturday is good. There's no problems with it there. And so here I am trying to see if my computer can actually survive streaming. Oh, the lighting is so very strong in here. Such strong lighting. I approve. Miner's Rest. All right. Wonder what kind of horrible stuff's going to happen here to me. All right, let's find out. All right, yep, so I did order a new computer. Oop. And hopefully it's on its way. Hopefully this one doesn't get canceled like the last one did, out of nowhere, with no explanation. Okay, so I haven't seen any, like, no one's seen any movements.
Oh, hey there.
Kenny!
Hi there.
You made it past my traps? I mean, get out of here, lady. Aren't you afraid the ghost will get you?
Ghost? Where? We'd better get out of here.
Yeah, you better scram. If he looks you in the eyes, your brain will melt.
So the traps and noises, that was all you?
So what if it was? I've bagged meaner than you, and I'll do it again.
Settle down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Well, alright. But any funny business, and I'll pop you one. My name's Kenny, and I'm the boss of this mine.
Tell me about yourself, Kenny.
I bet I can burp louder than you.
Where'd you learn how to make traps like that?
I got bored locked up in the basement all the time. So I started taking things apart and putting them back together again. Things aren't so strange when you can see all the stuff that makes them. You know, see something's insides? That's what the real thing is.
Where are your parents?
I don't know. I ran away a long time ago. I live here all by myself.
Why did you run away from home, Kenny?
I wasn't born right. Mama hid me in the basement, and Pappy kinda just forgot about me. But I knew I had to go before I grew up.
What do you mean you weren't born right?
Look at me! I don't get the marks. I go around the wet and folk will shoot at me, thinking I was one of your type.
So, Kenny, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm grown up enough already, and I'm the only thing I can be. Me.
Let's talk about other stuff.
Anybody ever say you talk too much?
Tell me about this mine, Kenny.
Old Man Herzog's mine hole isn't much, but it's home.
Tell me about Old Man Herzog.
He was a mean old man. Owned this mine 1,000,000 years ago. Made the miners work real hard and didn't give them any money or food for their kid. One day, a bunch of miners sat down and just stopped working. Old Man Herzog, he didn't like that. Not a bit. So he blew them all up with 1,000,000 tons of dynamite. No one wanted to work in the mine after that. Then old Herzog came down here and hung himself. They say his angry ghost still haunts the mine. It doesn't scare me, though.
Why are you hiding down here?
Swamp folk know old Herzog's mine hole. Say it's haunted. So I knew most folk wouldn't want it this way, except outsiders like you. Doesn't usually take more than a clapperjaw and a leg to scare them off.
How do you survive in here all alone?
I go out to play some days, and might bag me a shellman to eat. Most days, I just sit here with my stories and toys, though.
Let's talk about other stuff.
Anybody ever say you talk too much?
This seems like a good hideout. I could use a place to crash and stash my gear.
I don't know, lady. You didn't try to kill me, and you seem pretty nice for a grown-up. But still, how do I know I can trust you?
There must be some way to prove I'm on your side. Besides, aren't you lonely?
I used to have Kenny Bear around, but he fell down the big shaft back there. It's too scary for me to go get him. Maybe you can, though.
Okay, I'll go get it for you.
Gee, thanks. I dropped him near the shaft, so he's probably at the bottom.
I have to go now.
Oh, okay. There we go. Alright, cool. So you said shaft. So it's probably that way back over there. I'm gonna snatch up these, Sorry, Kenny. Taking your mushrooms. I can use them for other things. They're not magic mushrooms. They're antibiotics mushrooms. Let's see what's gonna happen back here. So I'm gonna get the light off there. So I'm gonna get back here. I can. Okay. I see Mylark eggs. So that's a thing. Okay, so this is the shaft he's talking about, most likely. Let's see. What's going on? Oh, there's the teddy bear right there. So we could probably just hop, skip, and jump down. It would take, yeah, it looks like it would take a couple of tries. But most likely, you know, probably the best thing to do would be to just, can I snatch that? Okay, you know what, we'll take the long way, you know, get the experience and whatnot. That's a good idea. Alright. Oh, those look like eggs, but that's actually, it's brain fungus. Oh, okay. Ooh, looks like a couple of Brahmin over here. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just the movement of the light. That's cool. I like that. All right, let's see. I don't see any McNasties in the water. I hear them. Ooh, you're a swamp lurk. Now that's new. Huh. I don't remember seeing swamp lurks before. It's been a while since I played this particular DLC, so maybe they're there. Maybe they're real and I just don't remember them. Alright. Now those are eggs. Alright. Put that away. Oh, I've been spotted. Wow, you know what? This is an amazing find. Yeah, so in Fallout 3, the eggs are just kind of sitting out in the open. You can kind of walk up to them and loot them. But in Fallout 4, they burst open and attack you. So it's actually kind of more entertaining to have to deal with the lurks in the water. In Fallout 4, the eggs are they're annoying, but they're a lot more dangerous too. What is this? Well, that's just part of the lighting. Huh. Can't see anything down here. Oh. Uh-oh. I've been spotted. Anybody else? Nope. Oh, I'll take these. Oh, they're part of the environment. I just can't grab them. Oh, okay. They're set dressing. Well, that's honestly annoying. Ooh, we got caps. We got an egg timer. Nice. Oh. Okay. Well, maybe the story about the miner was true. Although I'm a bit surprised that I think the skeleton's haunted because it don't make no sense that skeletons. Yeah, you know, skeletons in the Fallout universe don't make a lot of sense anyway. I mean, you can find them. They're fully like the example. This skeleton should be on the ground in pieces, but no, it's all together. It's just chilling there. I can bump into it and everything's fine. Well, that's kind of morbid. It's kind of morbid. It's kind of morbid. So yeah, skeletons in the Fallout universe just don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Okay, any McNasties down here that I need to be concerned about? Okay, let's look around to see if there's any more glow. Any more glows that show me where there are some more, Okay, yep. Okay, we got some glow. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Man, I've been using controller for so long that using an actual mouse and keyboard is like, now I have to relearn the controls. I use a controller mostly because after too long of using a mouse and keyboard, my hands and wrists start hurting. I think that's just a function of me getting older. But it's frustrating. But with a controller, I can play for much longer before I start experiencing any negative effects. So that's why I usually play with the controller. All right, Kenny's Bear, we got it. So many Mirelurk eggs. It's wild. Wait a second. Was I blind? I could have swore for a second I saw some glowing mushrooms. Anything else? No, doesn't look like it. Of course, there it is right up there. Now, if I was to try to get up there, I don't think I could. But yeah, I mean, wild. They actually have a skeleton guy down here. The actual skeleton hanging. That's weird. That shouldn't even be a thing. So I was thinking about, since I was sitting here I spent this last week being concerned, like wondering, what am I going to do? What can I do? How would I be able to do anything? Like, I was sitting there thinking, okay, yeah, I just spent the last 34, streams playing, this mod collection, and I'm going to get a chance to finish it. And I'm like, what am I going to do? What can I do? Is there anything I can do? I was basically just like sitting here going, man, all that work is just now gone because of some hard drive issue that I'm having. But it looks like it's resolved itself. So it appears like I can continue, at least at the moment, with actually playing the mod collection. And I'm sitting there thinking, okay, I got a new computer on the way. If I hook that thing up and I start playing games with that, I would have to, what is it, what I'm looking for? I would have to downgrade Fallout 4 again, install the mod collection. Hopefully the saves from the mod collection on this computer would still be intact, so I can continue on the next one and all that fun stuff. And I'm saying, oh, maybe I don't need to do that. If this computer still stays, functional, I could just play the mod collection on this computer, and then when I go to make content on another computer, on the new computer, I could just do that as well. Because I do want to update some of the Fallout 4 videos I have on my channel, because they're several years old, and pretty much all of them, except for maybe like a couple, are now well, they're pre-update. So there's some new information that I could add to the videos, and also I could go back and remake some of my older videos so they don't look as look as terrible, but and just re-upload those to the channel. Or yeah, that was kind of the thought I had, that I would just, ooh, what's back here? Wait, did I come from this the direction I came from? Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is the direction I came from. So we gotta go talk to Kenny so we can give him his teddy bear, because, well, he's technically still just a kid, so. I don't know, does he actually give me something? Huh. I don't remember. What do you give me, Kenny?
Well, hello.
Hello.
Found your teddy bear.
I found your teddy bear.
Kenny Bear! You're the greatest! So hey, you can use this place as your hideout if you want. Hide from the folk out there, stash your stuff, okay?
Awesome.
I have to go now.
Awesome. Cool. So I imagine I could use that. I could use this here. What can I stash? I guess it doesn't really matter what I use. What do we got here? We got leather baseball. What is that? Wild punga. Wild punga. Oh, here we go. So here's the pint-sized slasher mask. And there is supposed to be a knife as well. But where's the knife? I think there's a knife. Yeah, so this cave here, this mine, where Kenny is, it's the only place, I think this is the only place in the game where you can get the pint-sized slasher mask. I'm sorry, the only place in Fallout 3 that you can get the pint-sized slasher mask. So that's kind of cool, actually. Oh, interesting. You take the outfits right off the skeletons. Wild. Camera. All right. So I got completely distracted by this place. Let's head off to the actual ghoul arena that I mentioned before I got completely distracted here. Oh, ouch. Oh, I had a bit of a long. And it was a long day. It was a bit more difficult than it actually had to be. They had like a whole dumb stuff happen. Oh, okay. Anyway, so, oh, wait a second. I'm going the wrong way. Okay, not Miner's Rest. I need to head back out to the mine. So what I need to do is, instead of going, okay, I went left, didn't I? So I'm supposed to go right out this way. Okay. All right, here we go. Water. So that skeleton right there is moving, and it's so he thinks he's clever. He thinks I can't tell. He thinks I can't see it. That's funny, because there were swamp folk here. Biker goggles, hammers. Oh, excuse me. It was also a really warm day today as well, so I'm also exhausted from the heat as well. I don't think I got heat exhaustion. I think the heat just tires you out much faster. Dirty water, dirty water, dirty water. Basketball. Basketball. What was that song? Was it Basketball Jones? The Basketball Jones. Ooh, it's been such a long time since I actually heard it. I don't want to butcher the lyrics too much. Alright, so... I've been very easily distracted this entire stream. So I guess all the yapping I was doing is to say that one... Okay, so where is this other... Is it here? Maybe this is the one. Okay. Yeah, I guess my yapping comes down to this. I have a new computer on the way, upgraded. So if I can play newer games going forward that require more RAM. See, better graphics card, a 4060. Okay, that was a thing. Sorry. So yeah, new computer on the way. 4060 graphics card. TI. Let's see here. 4 terabytes. 4 terabytes of memory. Not memory. Wow, that's insane. No, of storage space. Let's see. Wait, where the heck is it's not showing up on the map? Is it too far away? Is that the deal? All right, so yeah, new computer, 4060 graphics, 4 terabytes of storage, 64 gigabytes of RAM. It's a newer CPU. Oh damn! There we go. Newer CPU, and just for the giggles, just because I wanted it for possible future use. I also picked up not Windows. I'm sorry. Home Office. 2024 Home Office. So the previous version of Home Office I got was damn. Stop moving so I can hit you. Thank you. Where are you at? Yeah, so the previous version of Office, I think it was like 2020, I think it was. So this is supposedly an upgrade. Wow, I cannot hit these guys to save my life. I suck. So it's just more or less just upgrades and new stuff across the board. New CPU, new graphics card, new storage. I need to get myself an external storage for us though. Like, I currently have a 4 terabyte external... Is it 4 or 2? Oh, I have an external hard drive. It's not solid state, so it's mechanical. Probably spent too much money on it. But I need to get a new one of those so I can back up more of my... hello? Nuclear physicist. Which one is this one? No, I don't care about that. Yeah, we'll go with nuclear physicist. There we go. So I need to get myself new storage. I'm still going to keep my current mouse and keyboard because they work just fine. I have no problems with them right now, so everything's great with that. Oh, there we go. I went right past it because I'm silly. And now I should be able to play newer games at better resolutions and with less frame rate issues and be all good about it. Okay. Get all the mushrooms. I'm just gonna be the person who hoards all the mushrooms. Come on, let me jump up here. Come on, let me jump up here. Come on. Oh, come on. What the heck? Damn, this... So yeah, new stuff over the horizon. Well, this newer computer is going to cost more than $2,000. So, I had a thought in my head, but then I'm like, no, might as well. I don't know. I shouldn't do that. Because, you know, there are other VTubers out there who will actually set like funding goals. Where they're like, hey, my viewers, hey, my watchers, I want to do a thing. I want to get a thing, but I don't have the money on me. Would you be willing to throw a couple bucks at me or something like that? And one of the more famous examples of that was years ago. I think it was during 2020 or was it 2020, 2021, somewhere back then. It was like 4 years ago, maybe 5. Iron Mouse, before she got really big, before she blew up, became ginormous and is doing all these amazing things that she does. She needed a new bed, and she felt really bad asking her viewers for a new bed, and because of her health issues, she's bedridden, and that she needed a new bed because her old bed was just not sufficient for what she needed it for. And before she even got a chance to even finish explaining why she needed the bed, she'd already exceeded the goal, like in less than 5 minutes. Blink. This journal contains a number of observation insights specific to hunting and fighting ghouls. Read the journal. You'll learn to exploit the specific weakness of ghouls and gain +5 damage bonus when attacking one. How interesting. I can exploit things now. Yeah. Yeah, so that was pretty amazing. But there's actually a video out there of her trying to explain it, and before she even gets a chance to finish explaining what she needs the money for, she already has the money. It's just there. All right, so this is the guy. So let's quickly just have a bit of a sleep here. Oh, he owns a bed. Damn. Okay. Is there like a mattress or another bed around here somewhere that I could sleep in? I need a place. Honestly, I need a place where I can save. Oh, there isn't, is there? Uh-oh. What for I pay this? I didn't even see it. Wow. Come on. Why is it being silly and just having individual stocks of this stuff? It's kind of wild. Alright, well, I do need to sleep. I do need to save. So let's go do that real quick and then we'll come back here. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I could ask my viewers to spend a little, throw a little coin, throw some money my way so I can help pay off this computer. But I don't have an audience large enough for that, and I'm kind of a jerk, kind of an idiot, moron. I have this tendency that I can't really do it on my own. Like, I have no problems asking for assistance at work because getting the work done is more important. But out here in the real world, outside of work, I feel like if I can't do it on my own, then I don't really deserve it. I feel kind of like it's stupid. It's a stupid feeling, because there are plenty of good, generous people out there, and they will help. They will help if asked. But my dumbassery kind of pushes me away from asking for help. So I guess it's a pride thing. That's what I would guess. It's probably a pride thing. My mother never asked. My mother rarely ever asked for help. Maybe that's where I get it from. But yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a, well, probably in the future there will be something that I'll probably ask for, but at the moment I can't really see what that is. Although I could go just full blown. Was it like what do you call it? What is it? Who is that guy? There's a guy. There's a particularly famous online content creator. He's a streamer now. he used to make videos, but now he just streams constantly. And he begs for everything. He begs for all kinds of money. He begs for money like every single day. It's really ridiculous. He's been banned on a couple. I think he's been banned on Twitch before. I think he's been banned on a couple of streaming websites because of his behavior. His name is Darkside Phil, or just DSP for short. He's a pretty famous dude. He spawned a whole genre of gameplay videos that are just called "This Is How You Don't Play," where people literally take his streams of him playing a game, and they edit out all of the well, they just edit out a bunch of it. Hello. Basically, yeah, they edit out all of the bits of him not performing poorly at the game, and leave in the bits where he is performing poorly at the game. And then the idea is just kind of like watch them and laugh at him and make fun of him. I'm level 90. Nice. It's been an hour into the stream and the game and the computer has not crashed. Okay, this is looking promising. Very much looking promising. Let's have a sleep here. That's good. Oh, my hands are starting to hurt now. Ooh, yep. Okay. Yeah, I spent a long day working. My job, I work with my hands a lot all day, and I'm also doing writing as well. I also have to sign paperwork and everything like that while I'm doing that. And when I get home, I have that. What do you call that? I have that claw. I have the claw. You know what I'm talking about? Where if you play computer games for so long, your hand is always in a certain position. Your fingers and your hand are always in a certain position on the keyboard. And it's like muscle memory. You go right to those positions every single time. And that's what's actually causing discomfort in my hands is that claw. And what I'll do sometimes is I'll switch fingers. Like I use for the W key, I use my middle finger here. Well, it's not really, yeah, middle finger. But sometimes I'll just switch over to my index. I'll move over and use my index finger instead, so that my middle finger doesn't hurt so much. Or when it starts to hurt, I'll just do that. Because when you're moving forward, you're putting constant pressure on your finger, and since it's the middle finger is always being used, that's the one that's going to experience the most pressure all the time. So over time, that pressure just kind of causes pain. It never used to happen in the past. Only in the last, I want to say like maybe 5 years. But basically since 2020. Basically since the last time I played World of Warcraft seriously, I think it was. That's when I noticed the pain back then. And then of course everybody left and I just stopped playing because of that. But tried to play hardcore, but once the hardcore servers are started getting like DDoSed by people who just wanted to screw over. See, it's funny because there's a big streaming guild out there. I don't know how big they are now, but they're called OnlyFans. No, OnlyFangs. Excuse me, OnlyFangs. And there was a couple of, and some of the biggest streamers were playing hardcore. And as kind of like I guess a big fuck you to some of these streamers. There are folks out there who were DDoSing the servers that these people were playing on. And they were playing on multiple different servers. So you had multiple servers that were being DDoSed. And one of those servers was one of the ones I was playing. And so there were a few times where the server would just go down for several minutes because of it. And I couldn't play. And after a while, I'm like, I'm just not gonna play no more. I don't want to deal with this. Now, I don't know if the people I don't know if it's entirely because they just want to get back. They want to, cause these bigger streamers, difficulties or problems. Wait a second. I did it again. Did it again. I don't know if they want to cause these streamers more difficulties or not, but yeah, no. But there is Well, there are private options when it comes to WoW servers. There are private options. I have seen an advertisement for one called Ascension WoW, where they come. Well, what is it here? They don't completely strip out the classes of the game. They change a bunch of stuff in the game. Like the world of Azeroth is still the same, and there are still all the same quests are there, but they've kind of switched up the rewards for those quests. They kind of make them a bit different now. The rewards are a little different. Like in retail, when you completed like a dungeon run on like a random dungeon run, you would get like a little box or a chest or something like that, and in that box you might get a bit of loot, or you'll get like a bag or something like that. And okay, let's talk to this guy. Anyway, well, in the Ascension server, in Ascension WoW, they have sort of the same thing, but it's like with quests instead. So instead of giving you like a piece of gear that you would normally get, like there are quests that will have normal pieces of gear, but then they'll actually give you some of the quests will give you a box, and you can click on the box, and then you can select what kind of stats you want in your gear. You know, strength, stamina, spirit, intelligence, and then it will randomly give you some gear. So it kind of works the same way as like the bags, as like the reward bags, but instead it's a box this time. And also there's other quests, and there's all these whole bunch of other things. There's even like a hardcore mode, its own version of hardcore. It's kind of neat. I was watching the video. It's kind of cool. All right, Blink, tell me things.
Hey.
Welcome to my extraordinary safari. Shall we get you registered?
Registered for what exactly?
Only the finest bit of sport you've ever enjoyed. Once we review the rules and see to a nominal 1,000 caps registration fee, of course.
Here's 1,000 caps. Let's get this show on the road.
That's the spirit. The other participants are waiting, so just press the button inside to let me know when to begin.
All right. Okay. Plink Safari. Enter the arena and signal Plink to begin the safari. All right. Get the food going here. All right. Let's go inside and find out what's going on. So, supposedly you're fighting ghouls. Supposedly. Alright, so that requires a key. So there's the ghouls sitting right next to the radioactive barrels. Nice. I'm right next to the radioactive barrels, but I'm not receiving any radiation, so not too sure if that's legit. R.I.P. Smithy. Okay, this is interesting. You are Jacob Humboldt. Okay. All right, so let's see. This is my combat rifle. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Let's do with my shish kebab. You guys got weapons? I got a shish kebab. Let's find out what happens. All right, let's do this.
Did you hear something?
Hello. Look what we have here.
Oh, these guys are here everywhere. Oh, that guy just kind of like slid forward at me. All right, let's see here. We're gonna need a little bit of refresh. I don't have any refreshing beverage. I was gonna say refreshing beverage, but that's not the case. Let's see. We're gonna go with a little bit of quantum. Oh, I think I took out the one that I targeted secondly. Yep, I did. Oh. Okay, how am I supposed to let him know I survived this fire? Do I push the button? Like, what? There you are. Where are you? Okay, now. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? I'm going to steal all of your... Just because I'm that kind of person. What the hell? That's wild. Just because I'm that kind of person, I'm going to steal all of your fungus. Sorry. It's just going to happen. Let's see, what do you got? You got a lever action riffle. No wonder you didn't survive. Metal armor. Ooh, there's a fire down there. Okay. Okay, so what illness do I have? Let's see. Do I have an infection? Kind of curious about that. What's the button? There it is. Yep, I get an infection. Periodic damage. Okay. That's okay. I'll take a little bit of damage and then I'll just heal. And then a little bit of damage and I'll just heal. With my almost Wolverine-like regenerative capabilities, I kind of wonder... why it has a diamond next to it. Oh, I forgot I'm on survival. Duh. If I don't cure it, the inspection? Wow, the infection will just get worse. Alrighty, let's see. I'll grab some more of this nonsense. So yeah, he did not tell us how bad it was going to be. Now I'm sitting there kind of wondering, maybe he's sending people down here to clear out the ghouls so he himself can go, collect something later. Maybe there's something he wants and he just can't get it on his own because the ghouls. That makes, if I was an evil person, I think I'd probably do that as well. I would get people to do something for me that could possibly result in them dying horribly. And then just go in afterwards and collect the booty, collect the treasure. Oh, let's see here. So I've already collected all that and all that. Over here. Gotta have all the mushrooms. So my understanding about brain fungus here is that brain fungus grows in places where there's been a lot of death. At least that's my understanding. It's kind of like a... Oh, I can't jump up here? Wait, are you kidding me? Can I literally not jump up here because reasons? Is there an invisible wall or something? Oh, it might actually be an invisible wall. That might be the reason why I can't get up there. Okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Kind of ruined my fun, though. But okay. I kind of wonder how many people he sent down here to die. Probably already said that, but yeah. Oh. The ghouls are fighting the rat roach. Interesting. Alright, so be it. I didn't even see these. Come on. Come on. Ooh, there we go. Whoops. Come on now. It's always those little individual stalks. Yeah, I kind of wonder if they're going to remake Fallout 3 in the Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 5, you know, like they did with... If they're going to turn Fallout 3, take Fallout 3 and do what they did to Fallout 3 like they did to Oblivion, that's going to be interesting. Because I really... I want to see... I want that experience. I want to have that gameplay experience. Alright, dude, I survived.
Hey there.
Tremendous showing. I do hope the experience was worth every cap. Let's commemorate your first safari with a token of our friendship, shall we? This axe was, misplaced by one of my other patrons. She won't be needing it anymore, and it's a weapon of gruesome distinction. Enjoy it.
Alright, the Dismemberer. Ooh, look at that. 266 damage. Nice. 80% chance to dismember dead enemies. Well, yeah. I mean, every axe has that buff.
I have to go now.
As you please.
Okay, well, essentially spent 1,000 cops and fought to the death just so that I could get an axe that has, honestly, kind of a meh. It's kind of meh. I guess you could say it's like a unique weapon. Does quite a bit of damage, but other than that, it's kind of meh. Well, anyway. Okay, well that's what happens when you play the game in here. All right. Ah, I forgot. I didn't even see that mini nuke right there. Wild. Alrighty then. That was dealt with there. Let me have a bit of water here. Excuse me. Boobity-boo. So I came here and did this thing. What else is there to do? You know, before I leave Point Lookout, I think I'll go visit by the skeleton. I'm gonna go visit the skeleton of the dinosaur. Yeah, let's go see the T-Rex skeleton. It's been a while. Now, which one is it? Is it that one? Yep, here we are. Here's the T-Rex skeleton. All its glory. Oh, shotgun shells. There it goes. It does look a little bit different in than the one in Fallout 3. The one in Fallout 3, it seems like it's more sunk into the ground. Okay, yep, this is seagrass. Makes more sense. That makes sense. All right, let's go up. Julio. Ooh, look at all these Mirelurk cakes out there. Wow. Alright, I guess we'll head back to the Commonwealth and see what's going on out there. Who knows, we might encounter some shenanigans, chicanery. Oh, you know what? There was a perk in Fallout 3 that just doesn't exist in Fallout 4, I don't think. Let me look here. Maybe it's Vans? Oh no, you just get +2 perception, which you know is not terrible. You can get you know increased perception from the intelligence tree, which is but Vans is pretty not that great. Wait a second here. Yeah, I don't think there. See, in Fallout 3, there was an Gabrielle, welcome. What's up? Sorry, and what was I saying? Oh yeah, in Fallout 3, there was a perk you could collect at, I want to say level 20. I think it was called Explore, and it highlighted on the map every location that you had not visited yet, and you could just go to the location and actually discover it. And if you had already visited what's her face, Riley's Rangers. Oh, hello. The Dankest Kush Cat. I love that name. I love that name. That's a brilliant name. Yeah, if you went and visited Riley's Rangers and you got the quest from her to actually go around go around the Capital Wasteland and uncover all these different locations. And, hello? Oh, look. Wait a second here. I heard you. Oh, there he is. You found me. Well, I found you too. You could collect, you could go around uncovering a bunch of new locations. And for every location you uncovered, or discovered, excuse me, then Riley would pay you caps. And then I would use those caps to fund the traders so that I have more stuff. And also have more money as well. So that I could buy and sell more often, which is brilliant stuff. But unfortunately, there isn't a perk like that in Fallout 4. There might be a mod that allows you that to occur, but didn't even think about that until just now. But it'd be kind of neat if there was a mod that brought Riley's Rangers back into Fallout 4, and then she would pay you caps for everything you found in the Capital Wasteland. I'm sorry, in the Commonwealth. Wow. Now I'm getting all confused. Oh, here we go. Let's head back to the Commonwealth. You know, honestly, I do not know what the actual geographical difference between Point Lookout and Boston. I'm not really too sure how far away we're talking here. Oh, this is the place. Yeah, I was about to go to the engine room again. All right, let's go back to the Commonwealth. Oh, goodness. Well, welcome. I'm Patronus. I play video games. I make cringy jokes. And I'm an anime dragon waifu. And in real life, I am a forklift operator in a warehouse. So I do dirty, dangerous, and uncomfortable work. And then I come home and I moonlight as an anime dragon waifu. And, and for the last few years, I've been making Fallout 4, kind of like, more or less like helpful location video guide kind of things. Like, hey, go to this location and you'll find a magazine, or a bobblehead, or a weapon, or fusion cores, or something like that, Just try to be like little, like, hey, kind of the idea of like, I'm making content with the idea in mind that I'm a new player, and I'm looking, and I don't really know all what's out there. So I'll look up a video to maybe find something, and usually it's like weapons or power armor. Oh, that's not very nice. You said mean things to me. How you doing? There you are. I see you. Gotcha. Now I heard noises. Oh, you're the Assaultron Devil. It's a devil. Down with the devil. Nice to meet you. I bought an Xbox so I can play this game again. Had tons of fun on my PS4 with the Gimme the Edition. Yeah, with the new update, with the free all the free updates and everything like that, they've added a brand new set of power armor, which is brilliant. Right now I'm playing a mod collection, so it has a whole bunch of nonsense that's just not in the vanilla game. And so you might occasionally see the gunners with power armor, with like their own version of power armor, with their own power armor paint scheme and everything like that. That's part of the mod collection. The Minutemen, they have their own little versions of power armor and paint scheme in this mod collection. Let's see here. What the heck? Oh. And you also see a bunch of different enemies as well. So. Okay, what stopped me? What? Ooh, we have invisible objects here. Interesting. Interesting. So either there's supposed to be something right here and it's invisible, or it didn't like there's something supposed to be there but it didn't spawn in. Oh, let's see. Oh, I better get some food in me here. And I almost play exclusively on survival. Like the only time I'm not playing survival is when I'm making a video, because I don't want to have to deal with like having to sleep and eat and stay hydrated. So I'll just play on I'll just play normal gameplay, non-survival gameplay. They did release a new update. Actually, it was kind of a silly thing, because in the past I was actually doing an edited playthrough of this mod collection in the past, and then when they came out with the next gen update, it broke all the mods. It broke everything, and people spent quite a while trying to fix things and get things in working order and everything like that. But it was decided that in order to the best way to play the actual mod collection is just to downgrade the game to the downgrade it from the update and just go from that route. And that's the route I took. I downgraded the game, and then I installed the collection, went through the whole process. It took a couple hours, to be honest, to actually get the game installed and working like it's supposed to. And I've been playing it ever since. And I'm on what is this, 35 stream 35 of it. There's some content in the mod collection that I can't show on stream simply because, well, YouTube might not like it, and Twitch might not like it. I don't know. I don't know if Kick will like it or not. I'm also streaming on both Twitch. Both. Three. I'm streaming on Kick. Streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Excuse me. And so I've been doing that for a while. Oh, interesting. You're the one that take out the rat scorpion here? Good job. I like your hat. General. I am General Discord. Ha ha ha. Ooh, is this radioactive water? Oh, if it is, oh yeah, okay, if it is, it wouldn't show up either. Did they add fireworks? I'm not too sure, honestly. Maybe. I know they added a few things. They've added a few things at the actual what's that thing called? At the settlements. When you do a settlement building, they've added a bunch of new things. Excuse you, the fook. Wait. Oh. Oh. Well, damn. I guess, am I seriously out of grenades? Wait. Am I not remembering what my grenade button is? I'm not remembering my grenade button. Because I do have grenades. Which button is it? Is it G? Nope. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage here. I need to pay attention. Let's go with the quantum here. Okay, wow. I'm getting hit real hard. Okay.
Ain't nothing.
Okay, so I just consumed a quantum. Why am I not healing? Oh, it was a quantum from Fallout. That was from Point Lookout. That's why it doesn't make sense. All right, yeah, so I just know Nuka-Cola quantums from Fallout 3 don't really heal, but the ones in Fallout 4, they heal quite a bit. Yeah, this one right here will heal me all the way. I know they added fireworks to the chemistry station. Ah, okay. That's good. I mean, I haven't really looked at it. The season pass for Fallout 4 is 60% off. The sale ends today. Oh, no. Yeah, you know what? Oh, man, the season pass, that's a thing. Good fight. Good fight. Oh, man. Yeah, kind of... Ooh, you know what? Yeah, they would definitely do that. Yeah. I was just sitting there thinking about Game Pass for Xbox, and yeah, they would put the base game on there, but they wouldn't include they would put the base game. But yeah, put the base game. What is that noise? I heard you again. Okay. Swamp Folk. He's a Swamp Folk. He's level 94. 94 Swamp Folk. I can still buy the season pass today because I got the disc copy of the game coming July 12th. Oh, no, okay, nice. You know, the funny thing is, I ordered my computer. I've already said this before early in the stream, but my computer here not last weekend, but not this last weekend, but the weekend before, kind of died on me. It was weird. It was funky. Like, I turned my computer on. It would be good for about 20 minutes, and then it would blue screen. And I'd be like, well, and rinse, and, you know, just like rinse and repeat, doing that very same thing for like 4 times. And I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. You don't want me streaming today. I understand. I will take the weekend off, relax. At least that's what I was thinking, but I was kind of fiddling more with it, and I just couldn't seem to get it to work properly. And so I figured, you know what, I'll just order a new computer. And computer's ordered, and it's supposedly on its way. Hopefully this doesn't get canceled like last time, like the previous one. I had ordered a computer before, like, okay, so like, was it Sunday of the weekend my computer started blue screening. I ordered a new computer, new graphics card, new RAM, new operating system, new processor, a whole 9 yards, all this new stuff, right? More storage, all that stuff. And then, like, a few days later, I got an email saying that they canceled the order, refunded everything, and they gave me, like, a coupon. It's like, sorry for canceling your order, but they never explained why they canceled my order. So I went back in and ordered the stuff again, and hopefully this one doesn't get canceled. And it shows up, and yeah, this right here is just a test to see if my computer, it stopped blue screening. And so far it looks like it's working like it normally does, so hopefully it just stays this way. So I got a new computer on the way with new stuff, and I'm hoping this one doesn't die on me or doesn't go silly again, and I can continue playing Mod Collection and then use the new computer to make video content. Because that's kind of the thing. I can't launch the updated version of what does it see here? I'm using Steam version of the game so you play the mod collection, but I can't launch an unmodded version of it because it crashes immediately, and I can't seem to figure that out. Are all the power armors in the vanilla game? Let's see here. Yes, the only new power armor that got added to the game is the X02 power armor, which is in the Boston Police rationing site. Any other power armors that you might see in the mod collection, like different variations, those might be added by the mod collection itself. But yeah, all the power armors in the game. Actually, I have a video. Shameless plug. I have a video showing almost all the locations you can get power armor in Fallout 4, both partial sets and full sets. Now, I say almost because there are 3 locations in the game that I did not show, that I did not put in the video because they were behind quests. One is a piece of power armor. It's a power armor chest piece. You get it at Cambridge Palmer Labs. That's one. The second one is part of the quest. I think it's called the Big Dig. In Good Neighbor, you'll meet a ghoul named Bobby No Nose, because she has no nose. Obviously, right? Makes sense. She wants to get into the Diamond City's vault and take all the good stuff there. And while you're going through that quest with her, you'll actually come across some power armor. Now, where's the third item? Where's the third one? Where's the third one? Is there a third one, or was I making that up? I'm not remembering. Maybe I was making it up. I don't know. But yeah, there is a video. It's like almost all power armor, locations in Fallout 4. And it shows you all the locations of all the power armor in the game. Oh, I remember the third one. I remember the third one now. In Far Harbor, there are 2 sets of power armor. And then there's 1 power armor frame. But there's actually another set of power armor in the game, but you can't really reach it because it's outside the barrier. It's outside the barrier of the world. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's quite a few of them. Did I get them? Nope. No, I didn't get them all. Oh, here he goes. He's gonna bite my ankles. Run, run. Oh, he limping. Not anymore. What about the one you get early game with the Minuteman quest? Oh, yeah, no, that's still there. Yeah. The T-51, T-45B that you get from the Museum of Freedom up there next to the vertibird, that's still there. Now, Sturgis says it's a pristine pre-war suit of power armor. It's not pristine, it's damaged. So either he doesn't know what pristine means, or either I don't know what pristine means. But anyway. Yeah, that one's still there. Oh yeah, there's it's thought I heard breathing. Oh yeah, so there are a couple, yeah, wow. I cannot speak to save my life right now. There are some newer forms of power armor as well. You got Enclave power armor, and you got Hellfire. Yeah, you just got Enclave power armor. Man, wow. Power. There's Enclave power armor. That's new to the game. And there's Hellfire power armor. That obviously is on the different variations of the Enclave. So that's added to the game. There's also new weapons, items such as that. There's like they would call it a Chinese grenade launcher, I think it is. It's a really neat looking weapon. Oh, okay. Who's fighting who? Are the Fens Sheriff's Department fighting people again? Okay. Will you guys fight mercenaries again? Ooh, man, this area right here is really mixing it up. I know the T50, 45, 51, 61, and 60 power armors. What about the T46 through 50, 59? I know, right? It's like, why are there so many different, like, what happened to the power armor between the T45 and the T51? Like, what happened to those power armors? What's going on? And how did we go from 51 all the way to 60? What happened to 52 through 59? Were they not good enough to make the cuts? Like, what's the story here? What's the big deal? You know? But yeah, no, they've added, so power armor in Fallout 4 is level based. So if, depending on the kind of power armor you want to get, or if you're a power armor collector yourself, what kind of power armor you get is going to really be based off of what level you are. So if you want, so the power armor at the Museum of Freedom when you meet Preston Garvey and crew, that's always going to be T45. Near Grade Garden, there is oh, actually, you know what? Let me just do the world tour, I suppose. Why not, right? Oh yeah, the mod collection here really changes the map amazingly. So yeah, here. So here's the Museum of Freedom. That's where you'll get your T45. You'll get your full set of T45. All the way up here, near the Rotted Box Disposal Ground, if you go out here, you'll find a couple pieces of power armor. That's level dependent. All right, let's see. All the way down here in Concord, in Lexington, you'll actually find you find a raider who has some power armor. Usually, its raider power armor is kind of different than everybody else. But if you go down here to Grey Garden, on this overpass over here, let's see here. Here's the Grey Garden. You follow this overpass this direction, and you'll encounter a lift. That lift will take you up to the top, and then you circle back. You take a left, and you come back to this spot right here above the road, and you'll find a crashed vertibird, and right next to that vertibird you'll find, depending on your level, either T51 or T45 or T51. T51 for this particular set of power armor is the highest it will be, is the max. There are other places, so like the levels for T45 is like 1 through 11. Then T51 is like 11 to like, it was like 11 to 20, I want to say. And then from 21 to 28, would be T60. And from T60, and then, and 28 plus, there'll be, X01. There's some places in the game where it'll always be X01 power armor. So no worry about that. There's no worry there. And, and of course the T40. Of course, the X02, the newest version of power armor, the next best version of the X0 power armor, is going to be here at the Boston Police rationing site. There is a way to get that without actually doing the quest, but I would suggest just doing the quest so you can get the experience. I do have a video showing how to use power armor to get past gates and locked doors that do not enter into interior cells. You have interior cells where, like, you click on a door, you activate a door, and you go inside. There's a loading screen. Then you're inside. That's an interior cell. Or if you go out into the outworld, if you go into the overworld, the exterior cell, you leave a building, you activate the door, you go through a loading screen, yeah, that kind of thing. So as long as there's a power armor exploit that allows you to get past doors that do not lead to interior or exterior cells. Usually those doors are locked, or they're chained. And the power armor that's in Nuka World, the quantum power armor in Nuka World, I have a video showing how to get past, get into the display case to get the armor, so you don't have to spend like so many hours hunting down the actual. Oh, here we are. This is X01 power armor right here. Now, as you see right here, it's got the little E on there. That's the Enclave. Oh, I want to see a mod that adds Frank Horrigan. That would be amazing. That guy, that would be a ginormous human. That'd be a ginormous individual. Like, imagine Strong, the super mutant, but as a human. That'd be amazing. I know there's a guy. Was it in Fallout? Was it 2? Is it when you get to Navarro, or you get to Navarro or somewhere? I forget what it's called, but he's like a sergeant. He's like a drill sergeant kind of guy, and he screams and yells at you and insults you, and he's like, "Where's your power armor? God, you have any idea how expensive that equipment is?" Blah blah blah. It's a hilarious clip. But yeah, so E followed by a bunch of stars. That's Enclave. So I guess it's technically Enclave power armor because it has an E on it. Sleepy time. Alright, let's get to sleep in here. It would be amazing if Frank Horrigan got added, especially with his giant gun. Absolutely. Let's see. Since I play mostly on survival. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, it looks like it's fixed itself, but there was all kinds of funkiness with the screen there for a second. Oh, as a little bit of advice, do not leave fusion cores in your power armor, because settlers will come by and get inside your power armor and walk off. Or, and this is the funny bit, if you set up, if you use, let's see, here we go. If you're a settlement builder kind of person and you use local leader, you can set up you can actually set up, you can, what is it here? You're able to set up supply lines between your settlements, and the folks that actually do that work are called provisioners, and the provisioners will actually take your power armor and leave with them. And if you don't remember whether you sent them, you're never going to find them again. Where's your power? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Do I even have any power armor on me? Do I have any fusion cores on me? That's a question I should probably ask myself here. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, cool. I have 1 fusion core. Okay. Wait, let me see here if I have any. Oh, you're drinking. Okay, for a second, something weird was happening. These right here, these are part of the mod collection. The IEX gloves. These backpacks, they're part of the mod collection. This right here is part of a mod collection. In fact, the mod collection actually adds a bunch of different things from like New Vegas and Fallout 3. So you won't find that in the original game. The Alien Blaster, that is vanilla. That is part of the game. That's not a mod. It's part of the game. Okay, what would I came here for? Oh, that's right. I came here for. Oh, look at all this nonsense. Okay, let me look at my carry weight. 208, and I've got 460. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 64 carry weight. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's take this power armor and head north. Let's see here. Oh, no, wait a minute. Oh, no. I leave the power armor here. What am I doing? Well, let me show you how the power armor works. So you wanna add the fusion core to the power armor, like so. And it is entree. Boom, you're in. Now there's a neat little thing. There's a neat little animation. If you're in the middle of a fight and you go to enter power armor, you'll actually hop into the power armor instead of like opening it up, and just stepping in there and doing your thing. You'll actually hop into the power armor and go, whoa. Grab all your Fallout New Vegas guns. Oh, wait a second here. Let me see if I can. Let me build a door. Let me build a door real quick. Can I build a door? Is there a door around here I can build? Oh, here's a door. I want to show you this. This is interesting. All right, so let's just say for the sake of the argument, this door is locked. Now, as you can see, it just leads to this interior. Nothing really special in here, you know, at the moment. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, this door is locked and it's barred. I can't get in because I don't have the lockpicking skill, or it's chained. So what I can do is I could go third person and I could walk up to the door. Now, this whole process is going to go down pretty quickly. So what you want to do is you want to exit the power armor, and while the exit animation is occurring, you want to look to your left. You want to look left and mash activate. And if you do it quick enough, the entering animation will change. It'll make it look like you're stepping in front of the power armor itself. So let's see if I can do that. So exit, look left, mash activate. Oh, there we go. So it looks like you're clipping through the actual power armor itself. And boom, now you're on the other side of the door. You didn't have to open the door. You didn't have to do anything like that. And this little exploit right here, you can use this to well, get past doors that are locked, but you can also use it to get the power armor that are like locked in display cases or behind other things that you would normally have to do a bunch of nonsense for. Like in New Vegas. I'm sorry, New Vegas. Wow. In Nuka World. Oh, that's right. I need the weapons. You said take all the weapons. Alright, I forgot about that. Let's see here. So we're going to do this. So we're going to go weapons here. So this is the New Vegas weapon. All American. What kind of stuff do you use? 5.56? Okay, so now I showed that little exploit. I'm going to hide this away now. So I'm keeping this power armor here in case I'm going to use this power armor to go into Glowing Sea, where there's a lot of radiation and nonsense, and it would just cause a lot of problems. All right, so I want to store these fusion cores. All but one. There we are. I'll take the rest of this stuff, though. I could use this. Let's see here. So, oh, if you're gonna, I don't know if you're gonna want to play survival or not. Survival mode. Survival is a difficulty. It's enemies do more damage, all that fun stuff. Oh, what's the IEX? Oh yeah, that's part of the mod collection. I'll show you. Let me show you the IEX. This mod collection has over the version of the mod collection I'm playing right now has over 800 mods in it. So it's like, all right, so let's actually grab them all. Why not? All right, okay, I want to make sure bad things don't happen. Let's see what's going to look like here. So that's the... Okay, those gloves and hood. Okay. What does that look like? Oops. Okay. Okay, so maybe the whole outfit. Oh, okay. Let's see here. IEX outfit style. Menu requires a single IEX outfit in inventory. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see here. Kellogg. Oh, okay. It looks like it's clipping through a little bit there. And you see with the power, you can see with the combat armor. Okay, let's have a look here. Mask? Ah, okay. Hood? Oh, interesting. Let's see. What about loose no jacket, loose open jacket, no open jacket. We're gonna go default. See what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't really changed. My armor is clipping through it. Let's take the armor off. How about we do that? Okay, let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, so this is what it looks like. So it's actually it looks like a padded suit. Like it's got like padding on it and everything like that. Looks like it's got some pockets and all that fun stuff. Got a neat little helmet. Oh, the backpack here with the teddy bear on it. That's actually a super mutant trunk, I think it is. It's part of it. It's part of the thing. So this is what it looks like. This is a mod collection item. I have to be careful when I'm putting on and taking off equipment, because there are mods in this game that remove your undergarments, move your underwear, so you'll end up being nude, and that's sort of the kind of a thing when you're streaming games, like when you're streaming collections like these, that there might be issues if you don't have the right stuff on. Let's see here. What am I? Under Armour? Okay, yeah, that's the thing right there. So, military issued vault jumpsuit. Let me put that back on. There we go. So yeah, there's a concern. Oh, my helmet. I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Headgear. Gunner's combat helmet. There we go. All right, back in style. I just saw a meme of a clip from the original Fallout. There's a lot of really what is it? There are a couple of content creators out there that have done videos on Fallout on the other Fallout games. There's one content creator who's done quite a lot. His name's Oxhorn. I personally am not a fan of his. The way he presents content is feels a little off. I don't know what it is. Critical hit, no damage, power armor. You were critically hit for no damage. The bruise will look nice, and maybe the scars will be a good part of talk. Critical hit, no damage, right? Power armor. That's like what is it? Windows XP. That's like Windows XP had this had a pop up that would say like task failed successfully or something like that, and it's like. Yeah, that sounds about right, yeah. Alright, so you're a Minuteman. I believe you're the Minuteman here. Yep, you're the Minuteman. Oh, this is also part of the mod collection right here. See, in the normal vanilla game, when you side with the Minuteman and you're playing with them, or you're playing, you reach a certain point in the game, there will be checkpoints that you will encounter the Minutemen at. But this is not one of them. So this is new. This is part of a mod collection. This just makes things a lot more interesting. And you'll find patrols, Minutemen patrols, which you won't normally find in the game. You'll encounter like checkpoints where you have to help out the Minutemen defend those checkpoints. And it's the same thing with the Railroad and the Brotherhood of Steel. Of course, if you side with the Institute, you'll also get that as well. I know the gods of Fallout. That is interesting. Who would win in a fight? Sergeant Arch Dornan or A Really Bad Day or Frank Horrigan? There's a lot of interesting options right there, I tells you what. You know what? Oh, don't know if you saw this or not, but back in the day, years ago, when Fallout 4 first came out, there were people who were building arenas to have all of the different enemies in the game fight each other. And they would make small versions and giant versions of each enemies, and they'd have them fight each other. It'd be like this many Deathclaws versus this many super mutants, or this many behemoths, or like a super behemoth and a Marlark Queen, or something like that. I know the devil of Fallout. His name is Frank Morgan. Okay, so if you play survival mode, one of the what does this say? One of the foods that have the least amount of carry weight is mute fruit. If you become hungry and you can eat 2 mute fruit and your hunger will be satisfied. Mute fruit only has a carry weight of 0.1. So you can carry 100 of them, and that's only 10 carry weight. Everything else, every other food in the game has a carry weight of, I think it's 5 or more, 0.5 or more. And most a good chunk of the food has a carry weight of 1. So when you have to carry food around to stay, so you don't, starve, I think mute fruit is probably the best option because it's grown all over the place. You don't even have to be allied with the settlement in order to harvest it. You can just walk in, take the stuff, and leave. Let's see. Also, in settlements, you can build water purifiers. So you can have purified water, so you're not drinking irradiated water and getting rads and whatnot. But you could also just collect empty bottles, and then you can build a sink at the settlement and use that sink to fill up bottles of water. And all you got to do is push the fill bottle button. That's all you got to do. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait for the actual, what do you call that? You don't have to wait for the water purifiers to give you water. You could just you could just spam a button and get purified water pretty quickly. I would say that's a bit of a tip right there. I guess that's 2 tips right there. Let's see. Purified water, you can make a lot of purified water, and you can sell it. I mean, it's worth more than a single cap, and if you got enough carry weight, you can carry a whole lot of purified water around, and you could sell it. You could trade it for whatever you need, right? Chems or weapons, armor, that kind of thing. But I think a best item in the game to trade for is ammunition. You could just collect all the ammunition you want and then trade that ammunition for what you need. I have a question for you. I plan modding Fallout 4 when I get it, and when I plan on keeping it as lore friendly as possible. Know any good vault suit mods that might make it look more interesting? Ooh, that's a good question. So, I forget. What platform are you gonna be playing on? Is it, ooh, what the heck? Everything okay over here, guys? I mean, I saw you a couple of flaming alphas. Be doing okay? Why are you on fire? What's going on? Yeah, modding on let's see, modding on the Xbox is very limited. If you want to Xbox One, yeah, modding on the Xbox is very limited. Like, there are mods you can get, but I think most of the mods you can get are, I think they're part of the update. There's a couple here. Oh crap. Actually, you know what? Let me think about this for a minute. Oh, it's been so long, I don't really remember. That's gonna be a problem. I don't really remember. Oh damn, and I downgraded Fallout 4, so I don't have access to the update. most of the mods, I remember most of the mods that you can download for on the Xbox are from the creations, and most of those cost money. So you'll actually have to buy. You'll actually have to pay for them to have them. I wish Fallout 4 had a bigger modding scene on console, kind of like how Skyrim does. It makes things a lot more interesting, a lot more better. Yeah. I see I had this on PS4. The mods were abysmally lacking in uniqueness. When I look at the Bethesda mod page on Xbox One, it has a ton of the same mods I use on PMC. Yeah, that's kind of the problem right there. Your greatest option. Oh, well, that does not look good. I think Wolfgang has a problem. So, unfortunately, I think Wolfgang may have encountered a black hole. It's wild. Look at this. Poor Wolfgang. I mean, if he wasn't deceased, he'd be in a lot of suffering right now. Fallout 1234. Hello, welcome. Zolaz talk? Zoz? Oh my lord, I cannot pronounce your name. I am so sorry. Welcome. Yeah, no, Wolfgang is absolutely looking spicy. It looks like he had a rough night. It absolutely wasn't me throwing the Molotov cocktail at him and then shooting him with my rifle. Not at all that. No, he just kind of trip and fall. Right? All right, let's see here. I want to show you the X02 power armor, which is technically the best power armor in the game. And I do have a short video. Actually, I do have a video of me obtaining the X02 power armor. Okay, I wasn't at level 1, but I left the vault, picked up some power armor near Grey Garden, head over to the Boston Police rationing site, and got the power armor and got the X02 power armor pieces. I think by the time I was level 2 when I picked them up. Okay, so I'm going to show you the X02 power armor. It looks much nicer. What about Wolfgang power armor? That would be interesting. Ooh, I wonder if there is a mod on PC that gives every single character in the game power armor. Like their own particular version of it. And you just have to fight all of them in power armor. But you don't get no power armor, right? It's like you can still get power armor, yes. But everybody else in the game already has it. So like Sturgis has his own power armor. Preston Garvey's got his power armor. Wolfgang's got his power armor. That kind of silliness. I wonder if there's a thing like that. I know there's you my bad sir. Okay. Yeah, I kind of wonder if that'd be kind of neat. I did hear a while back. I did see a mod that added stealthed super mutant behemoths. Ooh, dog meat with his own suit of power armor. That could be interesting. All right, so here we are. Here is the X02 power armor. Mark III. Version is Mark III. Look at this thing. Very, very smooth. Very sleek. Looks good. I'm not a big fan of the feet down here. I'm kind of a bit too square for my liking. But look at that. It looks like it already has built-in. It looks like it's kind of doing like a built-in jetpack kind of thing, but it doesn't actually have it. Yeah, it does look like a rabbit. I mean, supposedly these two little segments up here are supposed to be horns, supposed to look like the devil, or something like that. It would be kind of. I would like it. I would like the option of actually changing the color of the power armor, because you like how, like here we got the. This is Raider power armor. It's like multiple different colors on different parts of everything like that. Rusted. It's got all kinds of little nonsense and everything on there. But I would like the option of like changing the power armor colors. I know you can do that with like power armor skins, but like power. I'm sorry, not skins. Power armor schemes. Like there's one power armor scheme that makes your power armor look bright pink. It's quite silly. You can walk around with bright pink power armor, being fierce and fabulous. The Minuteman crew people are everywhere, and just hey, look at. I wonder how long it's going to take them to go around this wood. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. They're figuring it out. They're figuring it out. Good job. I swear, if I was walking around out in the world and I saw somebody walk into a log, and it took them a few tries to get around it, I'd be freaked out. I'd be like, NPCs are real. This is wild. All right, so let's have a look up here. Did you guys also...
Seems to be growing well.
Indeed. Ada. There's another, there's a Nado, a Nado? What the heck? There's another robot walking around here. Her name is Jezebel. She's part of the Automatron DLC. At least her head is. The rest of her body is not. But anyway, yeah. Okay, let's, I need to see... Oh, that's right. I need to make some antibiotics. That's right. I forgot about that. All right, so here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fireworks. Wow, that really got up in your face. Holy crap. DC guard overhaul, dog meats. You can change dog meat's breed. Interesting. Learn to research a mod before I installed it. Yeah. All right, so I need to... Healing. Wait, where's the healing? Here we are. Healing. All right, refreshing beverage. Now, this is the one I was thinking about. This one right here. 10 health for 50 seconds. So that's what, 500 health. 100 rads for 10 seconds. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. What else? Oh, cures all addictions. Which is kind of silly because all you got to do is pick up, oh, what is it? Chem resistance. Just 2 points in a was it 2 or 3 points into chem resistance, and you're immune to chems. You won't get addicted to them. So this is kind of not that cool. I like the healing though. So 10 health per second for 50 seconds. So that's 500 health, which is nice, but unfortunately, my health is very large, so yeah, it's not the same. Let's see, antibiotics. I need to look at all that glowing fungus. That's amazing. Okay, let's see here. I need to ooh, acid. I need more acid. Got plenty of stim packs, plenty of water. I just need acid. So let's just make 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's make 5. There we go. And the mod collection also adds a bunch of new kinds of weapons, like a laser sword. I got the materials. Crucible blade doesn't really have a video image for that one. Interesting. I love how it says cook. It's like, I'm going to cook me up a laser sword. What? Let's see here. So for these right here, the ones that I really like are buff tats, psycho tats, and psycho buff. Mostly because they each last 8 minutes. So let's see. I'm going to create one of these. And we're going to go with these. Okay, so Psycho Tats is next. We'll make one of those. And then we got the Buff Tats. We got plenty of Buff Out and Min Tats. It's wild. Buff Out. How do I make Buff Out? Uh-oh, I forget how to make buff out. Hub flower, brain fungus, antiseptic, plastic, and water. Okay. Buff tats are amazing. Oh, if you make some grape mentats, that'll give you the ability to have much better buy and sell prices. And you can get things cheaper, which is great. And there we go. That's me right there. So, in the future, I will be using quite a bit of these. Oh, also, you can drink from the sinks if you're on survival mode. That is, if you're on, if you're not on survival, you can't really. I don't think you can drink from them. It's been such a long time since I've not played survival, so I could be wrong. You need to drink twice as much from a sink before you become actually oh, why did that pop up? That's weird. You have to drink twice as much from a sink in order to get hydrated. All right, let's go here with the food. Oops. Huh, well, I think this stability stream has been really successful. I mean, almost 2.5 hours and there hasn't really been an issue. I mean, there was one hiccup that really dragged things to the halt, but that's just that was just temporary. Oh, you know what? I need to step away for a few minutes. I just remembered something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's see, is it right here? Yeah, here we go. I shall be right back. Hello, I am back. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Where's the button? There it is. Okay, there we go. Ah, joy. Oh yeah, so so I have an older brother. I have an older relative. He's my older brother. He has he's disabled. He has a mental disability, and it's difficult for him to do certain things, such as and so in the evenings when he does his routine, I help him out with that. He also has autism, and so he not only has a difficulty learning, but also he has routines he goes down. And one of those, he hasn't quite figured out how to wash his hair properly, so I help him out with washing his hair. So so during stream, I'll step away for a little while and help him with his evening routine. And I'll help him with his hair. Okay. I don't remember these being here, but I could be wrong. Well, let's see. Is there anything out in this area here that's not vanilla? Abernathy's vanilla. Gorski, that's... Let's see. Walden Pond is vanilla. Oh, this right here? This is not... This is part of a mod. Belcher's Cave, that's part of a mod. Suppose I should look what quests are available. It's quite a few quests available. The Brotherhood experience. Oh, that sounds dangerous. That sounds like if I go there, it's gonna be something's gonna happen on the screen that might get me in trouble with YouTube. Maybe not want to do that. Let's see. Purging the Faithful. Free for all. What do we got here? Oh, there's quite a few things, actually. Makra fish packing. Ooh. Oops. Wait, what does that say? I can't even read that. It's too far down there. The hell? Makra fish packing. That's way up north, I think. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's way up here, isn't it? Yeah, that's all the way up there. Oh, Vault 4. I forgot about Vault 4. Okay. Suppose I could do that. Alright. Here. Gonna journey across the map right there. Oh, did I have a bit of a sleep? I need to have a bit of a sleep. So I'm gonna go have a bit of a sleep, and then we're gonna head that direction. So Makra fish packing is a location that's near the northern. Well, it just showed on the map, but yeah, it's actually a facility where raiders had gone in there and kind of took over. But when you show up, those raiders are all going to be dead, and that's because Institute synths moved into the area, went to the location, and took them all out. But you don't realize this. Well, you can see remnants of the whole thing, but you don't actually encounter any synths until you actually go underground. You take the elevator down in the actual factory itself. Sometimes you'll get random encounters over here. Super mutants. A gutsy. So who's fighting who over here? It would be kind of interesting if the Brotherhood of Steel and the Railroad were fighting each other. Ah, okay. Well, you guys took care of that Gwai pretty quickly. I was a stunted Gwai. Well, I mean, still pretty tough. This here is probably one of the best locations to do any kind of settlement building. You got a huge building area. You got water in the center here. You can pretty much put as many water purifiers in here as you can fit. And you can do quite a bit. I think there are 3 achievements on the Xbox One that I did not get. One is the what do you call that? The settlement happiness one. Get max happiness in a settlement. I didn't get that one. I did not get the Nuka tokens, Nuka-Cade tickets. I did not get the Nuka-Cade ticket one. What the heck? Okay, I saw somebody over here. Who's over here? Oh, you guys, just a couple raiders? Yeah, you're just a raider. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's getting kind of late for me too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get up. I'm gonna have to end the stream soon. Gotta go to bed. Gotta get up and go to work and be a forklift driver. Yay. In a heat wave. It's gonna suck too. It's gonna suck. Oh, Lord. Lord, why are you gonna be so busy? Why are things gonna be so exhausting? Alright, so I should probably be able to stream tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Really depends on how things go, like how tired I am. Because, you know, working in a warehouse is exhausting. And sometimes you're just tired. Let's see if this vertebra is going to crash out the sky. And, oh, well, wait a second. Oh, looked like it was about to crash out. Oh, wait a second. And, oh. It's losing. It's losing. Once it starts to spin out of control, that's when we win. That's when it's going down. Are you just gonna land and just drop off Brotherhood, or are you just gonna blow up, gonna hit the ground and blow up? Now, supposedly, the same AI that causes the dragons to fly around in Skyrim is the same AI they use for the vertibirds. I don't know if that's true or not. Damn, I can't hit this. I cannot hit this guy to save my life. Damn. Up, and there it goes. It spins. It spins. It's going to come right at you and then run away. And we won? Question mark. Wait, what do you got? Is that an energy weapon? Must have a laser weapon of some kind, because he's setting my ass on fire. Not a fan of that. Missed. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Giggity, giggity, goo. Lols. Alright. Ooh, what is this? Wait a second here. Let's have a look at that. All right, so increases the wearer's overall carry capacity by plus 55, but it gives me -1 agility. Not a fan of the -1 agility. I like my agility. It's good stuff. You know what? I just realized I'm carrying a whole bunch of stuff. I should probably unload it at the place. Okay. The best healing item in the game is going to be a stim pack. Once you've maxed out your points in was it first aid? Medic. Yeah, once you've maxed out all the points in Medic, it restore all your lost health and radiation, and it heals more quickly. And that's a big deal on survival, because on survival mode, healing is slowed. So it's all good. Alright, so let's see. What do I not need? What I do not need is... Let's see here. I want to put you here. Put you in there. Put the shish... No, shish kebab stays where it is. The dismember can leave. I don't really need these on me because they're just weighing me down. Look at all these chems I got. Ooh, mysterious serum. Cool, but it actually makes it where you might get sick more often, so I wouldn't use it so much. Let's see here. Beer, whiskey. Marlark steak is great because it does 2 health per second for 1 minute and 40 seconds. It also increases your endurance for 60 minutes, which is great stuff. So 200 health, and you get +2 endurance. Let's see. Don't have any there. Don't need that. I get a whole bunch of this stuff. Let's see here. The one thing I like to use to trade on survival mode is just ammunition. There's you can get a whole lot of it too. We're talking like hundreds, maybe even thousands of rounds of a particular kind of ammunition. And that's better than caps. That's just literally better than caps. All right. Let's see. What's my carry weight now? 258. Okay, so what's weighing me down so much? It's not the ammo. Is it the food? Oh yeah, that's definitely the food. Okay, there we go. That really took a... Alright. Yeah, the food's weighing me down. That's quite a bit. Psycho Tats, Psycho Buff, Overdrive. Let's see. Orange Men Tats, don't really need that. Buff Tats, that's fine. Robot Repair Kit, put that away. And everything else is... Cook some human meat. What is it? Oh, what is it called? What is it? In Fallout 3 and in Fallout New Vegas, I believe it's called Strange Meat. It's human meat, but they call it strange meat. Usually you find it on hunters or, well, cannibals, right? Take a jet now, well later. Well, thank you for dropping in, saying hi. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great evening / day, wherever it is may you be. And take care of yourself, drink water, and get plenty of sleep, you know? If you're able to make it back sometime in the future, you're welcome back. And take care. I love your face, and I'll see you next time. I'm just gonna keep all this stuff here. Artillery smoke grenade. That's yeah, I'm gonna keep that. Yeah. And I guess that's all of it right there. Okay. Yeah. Here's my power armors. This one is added by the mod collection. Bane of Atomite power armor. Good stuff. I don't know what the actual... Okay, yeah, the durabilities. The durability's not that great, and yeah, durability's not that great, but it looks cool. Resistances and durabilities are not that great, but it does look cool. It takes some jet, the soul so rubber needs it. I love how he screams. Wait a second. Is that just a tree stump? Okay, yeah, it is. It's just a tree stump. Okay, I thought it was something else for a second. I usually do not use chems until I'm in a really tough fight. It's been a while since I've been up here. What's going on up here? Empty bottle. Right, right. Squirrel and a stick. Look around and I don't see need. Alright, I'll take one jet. Why not? I'll take one jet. Let's see here. Jet. Oh yeah, it does. It does change how things are seen pretty well. And the jumping animation is slower. Everything's slower. Okay, I hear more weapons fire again. Man, these guys just won't stop. The rust devils are everywhere. They just won't not stop existing. I took them all out and they had no idea what hit them. Alright, so let's see here. Since this vertibird crashed, there should be people lying around here. Ooh, I'll take that. Alright, let's see here. Now, usually there'd be a pilot of the vertibird to be around here too. Where's the pilot of the vertibird? Because I think they have dog tags on them. I wish you could turn dog tags in and use them. Oh Lord, these guys really tore these animals up. Tore the rad stag to pieces. This is messed up. Even I'm not this vicious. I'll take all of your ammo though. Where are you at? There you is. Bad jet? Nah, that's not good. Can't have bad jet. Bad jet. Where is the rest of these fothermuckers at? Oh, hello. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip over to the shish kebab. Lols. Pocket watch, I'll take that. I'm just indiscriminately killing animals. I'm the bad guy here, clearly. Clearly I'm the villain. Where is that shack at? There's a shack around here. There it is. So there's a shack over here that has a rad scorpion inside of it. So the real question is, have I already taken out the rad scorpion, or is it still here? Oh, it's playing a radio, so maybe it's still here. Where's the radio at? Oh, it's all the way up there. Let's turn. Oh, there's radios all over the place. This isn't good. So YouTube does not like radios. YouTube does not like the radios in this game. It will hear the music on the radios, and it will say, you don't get any kind of. Are you still here? Hello. Oh, have I already taken it all out? Maybe I already have. Maybe I took it out already. You know, some of these skulls look a little different. Like, for example, like this skull, and this skull, they all look like they're about a different size. I honestly have expected to find the skull of like a troll or something like that. That'd be a nice little interesting thing to call back. Rotten landfill. Oh no, I'm gonna have to call it a night. I'm gonna have to go to bed. I don't wanna. I'm not, I mean, I hate waking up in the mornings too. Alright, looks like the game is telling me to go to bed as well. Okay. So if you're playing survival and you want to get around the map, vertibirds are the best way to do it. Since there's no other form of transportation other than running, you have to go with vertibirds. So, and really the Brotherhood still is the strongest faction to join because they have kind of the cool, all of the coolest stuff. You can join the railroad and, you know, do what you do, you know, free synths from the Institute, you know, and all that other fun stuff. You can go right ahead and do that. That's fine. I think as part of one of the, I think they get a hold of a vertibird. So you might be able to use that, but it's been a long time since I've actually finished the game with the railroad, so I'm not too sure. That's something I'll have to figure out in the future. Might have to do an offline playthrough of it just to test that out because it's been a while. Well, anyway. Alright, so I'm going to start ending it here. Okay, so I will try to stream tomorrow. It would be around the same time. I'm not too sure what time zone y'all are in, but I will try to stream. I'll try to start a stream. Let's see, it's almost 11 o'clock for me. So I would say about, yeah, it's about 2 hours earlier. I'll probably start streaming about 2 hours earlier. I was able to stream a little earlier today because life wasn't so busy at home. With that being said, though, I should do my exit. So, thank you for watching. Well, I'm Patronus. Thank you for watching. I love your faces, and I will see you next stream. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.